About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Siggy?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Fouled off left side. This one chopped up the middle. Albies. Not in time. Hey! Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap. Just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. And it's fouled off. Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Oh, right to the backstop. Springer into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. On a line. Hicklin takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Outside with the breaking ball. Runner at second here, one gone. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Here comes Springer around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
One out. Runner at second. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. 2 gone now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do you got on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Stepping in, Drake Baldwin. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And it's fouled away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
0-1 now. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Matt Olson down. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Popped in the air. Left field. Pinango settles underneath it. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, left
now the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 0-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Andres Gimenez. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And this to third, and it goes just foul. Two runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up with a fastball inside. So up next, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. In the air out towards right center. Harris should have this one. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And the lead is now 5-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball. That's down.
Gosman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Michael Harris.
So digging in, Michael Harris the second.
Nope. Ball.
Riley aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball. That's up.
Two. Out towards right center field. Varsho has a beat on it. He makes the grab.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Mauricio.
One out, man at first. Here's Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, right field. Lucas on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That clips the corner. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
The 1-0. And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. And ball 4 to a
ball
board.
4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brewer Hicklin next up for the Braves. Out to center. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Atlanta, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That clips a corner.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ball.
Inside.
No, that's inside.
Full count now. Guerrero tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Okamoto
Ball.
at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Danny Young, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Medeiros, the right-hander, also getting loose. Can't find
Ball.
it here. That's 6 straight balls. Ripped, but it curls foul. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. That misses.
That missed. That's
And
a
now
ball.
3-1. That one found hard the other way. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the bullpen, Victor Medeiros.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Clement in the box now. Takes strike 1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball right side. Albies out number 2, and another run comes in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
2 down, bases empty. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. That's the 3rd out. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Drake Baldwin digs in now. That's in there. 0-1. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A two-run homer, and they cut into the deficit.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball.
The 1-2. Just
Nope,
misses
ball.
the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left field. And
No, that's a
that
foul
is
ball.
foul. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Bounce to the right. Guerrero takes it to the bag. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Third baseman, Austin.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen. So I'm going out and
New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Next to hit, Andres Gimenez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Way inside. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olson. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer now at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That ball's carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So they make short work of him there. We're midway in the 4th. Blue Jays 7 and the Braves 2. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Gimenez throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Blue Jays leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. One and 2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one hammered way back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the deficit. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Walked his first time. And that is out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
Going to count 1-2. Backed off the plate that time.
That's a ball.
Payoff pitch. That's a good at
Ball
bat
four.
right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And next for Atlanta, Brewer Hicklin. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, ha!
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
The shortstop.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Jim Jarvis next up for the Braves.
Here.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. In the air, left field. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 7-4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That's
Yeah!
a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses.
Ball up.
3-2 now. Olsen waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
2 on, 2 outs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 7-7.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now, C.J. Van Eyck.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here is Matt Olson.
All right. Ball.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher preparing to come on if needed. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. Kazuma Okamoto would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And the 1-0. Slider for a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Dubon with a quick throw back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now, Dalton Varsho. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 2-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4.
Take your base.
Run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Ernie Clement will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. There's a line drive to left field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. Vladdy comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And
that's a foul
ball. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Victor Medeiros will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Danny Young into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. So up next for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinango. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. And he beats it. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. hard hit down the line and left. And that'll do it.
Everybody love a comeback. Gotta love a good comeback. They say pressure bust pipes. So what's the win without a comeback? So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win this in a comeback. Not the one that you should
Back
play.
here in Atlanta, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Strike on the inside corner. Riley wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's a 1-1. Misses
That's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Around second is Riley. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Ball, that's
misses
outside.
outside, and it's 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
This one in the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 12-8. And in it.
The RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So man aboard, and now
Producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
man at second. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Into the dive, and he got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Brewer Hicklin.
Ball outside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Braves 9. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hug. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. It's time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the fuck it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left. So I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try and hold on because the love was so strong.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Didier Fuentes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Hee-haw!
Yo, 1. And
that's ball.
Foul ball. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball right field. Hicklin gets under it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Take 1.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. Okamoto thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike two.
Ball outside.
Hit hard, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. Safe, and they lead by 4.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.